Hey guys, how's it going? It's very dark. I am not liking this daylight savings time change because it gets darker earlier, makes it harder to do videos during the evening time. Trying to get light adjusted. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here, give an update, and talk about a few other things going on, what's happening, and do a little bit of makeup. Okay, so first and foremost, I want to give a big thank you to those who were helping me trying to get my name, product for a name. Hey everybody, hey Susan. With the challenge at the beginning of the month. Unfortunately, I did not make it, but congratulations to those top 5 people who were able to make it. I think it's a huge honor that they were able to sell so many of their November kudos within the first 7 days and are able to go, they were able to go to corporate and they get to see, they get to go, in Utah, get to go see where Younique is, what they do there, and get a product named after them. Like, could you imagine like Christina's Addiction Palette? That would have been so awesome. But anyway, that was a big update. Hey Megan, how's it going? How are you doing your honeymoon? Anyway, but I did have, at the same time, I also had another huge challenge more for the whole month. So my first challenge was just that first week of the month was to try to sell as many kudos as I could. Now my challenge on top of that is I want to earn this thing. This is my goal this month. Is to earn this selfie trunk, and it is to house all the makeup so it's not scattered everywhere, and to create great lives, have better lighting going on. That is my big goal, and to do this, I'm going to try to sell 10 November kudos this month, which is that glitter palette. The Anniversary Addiction Palette. That is my goal. I have 2 so far, so those that that have bought the kudos already, thank you. That is actually helping me earn this trunk as well. Anyway, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that kudos. I don't have it yet because everybody and their mama is buying that kudos, and it is taking forever and a day for shipping. So I'm going to try to explain the kudos as best as I could with what you get. So what you get is you'll get the Splurge Cream Shadow in your choice of color, the brush, the Splurge Cream brush, and that Glitter Addiction Palette, and your choice of the lipstick, which I need to get out, which is our you know, the regular Opulence lipstick. Hey, how's it going everybody? And I gotta dig for it. Where to go? This will do loaded because I haven't loaded is that purple color. So this is loaded. You get to pick your choice of this color, right? So with the glitter palette, there are the first 4 colors that are like the really glittery ones in that palette. They kind of have like a black background to them. So think of it like chrome nails. Chrome nails, when you do it, looks best on a black background. But when you first put it on, you first do a swipe or whatever, you're testing out the color in that palette, it's just going to be black. You're not going to get that glitter effect. So you actually really have to pack it on to your eyelid, or you would use one of the Splurge Cream Shadows. And it depends on what type of look you're looking for. If you're looking for a lighter, not that intense of a color, I would go with a light Splurge Cream Shadow like Victorious. This is a nude color. It is a matte color, no shimmer to it. If you want to go for that deep, awesome, smoke it out, I would go with a darker color. The darkest I have, well, this is Dainty, but the darkest I have right now is Noble, which is a plum purple. But the best, if that is your thing, you want to intensify that color, get a matte black or a Magnificent, I believe, or Skeptical, which is a glitter one. Anyway, so we're going to kind of test it out with Addiction Palette 5. Now this one is the Iridescent palette, and we're gonna test it with purple here, that purple, the Fearless. So you can kind of get an idea like what I mean by how the color is going to look with the different a light cream shadow versus a dark cream shadow. And then we're going to try this new technique with the liquid foundation that I've never done before. So let's get started. I already kind of prepped my face with the Glaris Face Primer. Cannot tell you enough. You need it. And I also prepped my eyes with our eye primer, which this is very important as well to use with that Anniversary Addiction palette, the glitters. So I'm going to do one eye with Victorious, which was that matte nude color, and then one eye in, I may change it to Noble, but yeah, I'll probably change it to Noble. So with our cream shadow, you get, with the Kudos, you get your cream shadow color and you get this brush. It says cream shadow brush. There's a reason why, because as you can see, that is packed on there pretty well and it's not moving. It's not going to shift when I start patting this on my eye here. And it's going to create this great color and dimension and be able to really smooth out the cream shadow. So right here I'm just kind of going into my crease right now, because with that new Addiction palette you don't want to bring it up too far. It works best on the lid. It is solely a lid color. There are the few other colors that are there are transition colors, are like the lid color that you the crease color that you can use for there to kind of blend it out. It is blendable. You are able to blend it out. If you don't want to use the cream shadow, if you just solely want the Addiction palette, you can absolutely use the Addiction palette. But the key thing is to, hey Jessica, the key thing is to is eye primer and a couple other things that I will talk about here in just a minute. Let me get out Noble real quick. As my light shifts. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Let me fix my light here. Okay, so Noble, like I was saying, is this dark purple plum color. It is a shimmer color. This can work too with that new Kudos. Like I was saying, I've been waiting all week and still not here. So we're going to do plum on the other side. Hey, Jess. I have a Jessica and my cousin Jess. How's it going, girl? So this one, again, I'm just patting, keeping kind of in the crease. Not going past my crease, just keeping this on my lid. Yes, I love Noble. It is, it's marvelous. It looks beautiful with brown eyes, doesn't it, girl? This is the first color splurge cream shadow that I got. I think my second favorite has to be Victorious, because you could do so much with it. Alright, so I'm just patting that on there, okay? And I'm wiping my brush on a towel so I can clean that cream shadow off, so I'm not, you know, getting things mixed up. Let me fix this real quick. It's kind of dark on this one side. Okay, so with the new Addiction palette, with what I'm seeing, the best way to put that color on, to pack on that color, is to get a fluffy brush. I'm using my deluxe brush, and to get it slightly wet, not soaking wet, but just kind of damp enough, just enough to get the brush wet. So I'm using rose water because it's toner and it's going to be fabulous on my eyes. And so I just did a couple sprays and I'm kind of just patting it to make sure everything is all wet. And what you're going to do is you're going to stipple in to the color. So I'm using Fearless just for this demonstration. So stippling means bloop, 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 just a little bit in there. Okay? And by getting your brush wet, that's going to help keep the glitters from falling all over your face. Okay? So you can see it's packed on there. And what you want to do is you want to pat. You don't want to swipe. With the new palette, it is a different way. And once it does come in, I will redo this again and show you what I'm talking about. But you want to just pat. And it just pats all over the lid, okay? And like I was saying, depending on what kind of look you're going for, depends on what kind of cream shadow you want to get. So if you want to go for a lighter look, get a lighter shadow, cream shadow, like Victorious or even a Muse is very beautiful. You see I'm just kind of patting it and going up to my crease, if I can get up there. So you see kind of light, it's a little bit light. So this is what it looks like normally. And then this is what it looks like over Victorious, which I didn't know you could do this. You could layer it over. So I'm just doing that, okay? So this is what it looks like on top of Victorious. Okay, it's a little bit lighter. It's not as dark of a color. So let's see what it looks like when you do it over Noble. So again, I'm just stippling in there. My brush is still wet. Okay, here goes it on Noble. You see how much darker it is? Hey, Isis. How much darker that is? That's what I mean. If you like this darker color, get a darker splurge cream. If you like the lighter color, get the lighter splurge cream. But you can get so many different effects going on with any splurge cream shadow. I mean, it blows my mind when that happens. Okay, and so it's just kind of sitting there on my lid. So you can add a transition color. I didn't do that. I should have done that earlier. But I don't have a fluffy brush, so I'm using my crease brush, and I'm just gonna take chipper, just kind of keep it a little bit on the neutralish side. And then just right above that color, and it's with Hooded Eyes, you do have to put the transition color a little above your crease. But I'm just going like right there, and I'm holding my brush at the very end because we're doing this very lightly. And that's how you are able to blend that color, the color out, the new colors. And that's pretty much it with that new Addiction palette. Like I said, once I actually get it in, I'm going to play with it a little bit more, and I'm going to come on here and you're going to see what I'm talking about. It is such a fun, beautiful palette to play around with, to create amazing colors, you know, different looks with it. It's a wonderful party palette. I just say, if you got Christmas parties to go to, if you got Thanksgiving coming up. You see, even like on this side, adding chipper with the bolder purple, it makes chipper bolder. Isn't that weird? That's just crazy. But again, you just blend that out. Blend it on out. And it does lighten up a bit. So my eyes are going to look crazy today. But I just wanted to talk about that because I know a few of you that have already ordered this is coming in already for you guys. So I wanted to get on here and talk about it a little bit more so you could see how to do this. Okay, I'm not going to actually put an eyeliner on today because, I mean, we look fabulous. I am going to put Epic Mascara on just to finish this look out, and then we're gonna do this new technique that I've seen about, I've actually had questions about, so I'm gonna try it on here and tell you my review on it. But yeah, I mean, like, I don't think you will need an eyeliner with the new palette anyway because of just how gorgeous those colors are. Now there is a way to lighten it up. You can get a great day look with it, but that I have not figured out how to do yet. But like I said, once it comes in, we're gonna play around with it and figure it out, and I will show you guys. Do this other side. I'm excited to try out this new application because it uses one of my new favorite tools. Looking a little thick there today. Alright, epically epic mascara. Love it. Okay, so this new technique has to do with a blending bud and the liquid foundation. So you know me, this is my favorite brush to apply liquid foundation on, right? I love the liquid foundation brush. It is, I love it, and my kids get a kick out of it because I dot my face and they're like, oh look, it's Dot Girl. But I've gotten a question about, well, can you use a blending bud with liquid foundation? And the answer is yes, you can. And I'm going to show you. So I'm just dampening my bud with rose water again because it's a toner. It's great for your face. So why not? Let's just add more toner to our face and make it gorgeous. So I just dampen it up. I'm kind of rolling it around in my hands, make sure it gets all damp. So there's a couple ways you can do this. Don't forget to shake your liquid foundation up. You can either put the liquid foundation on your hands and then use the blending bud to pick it up, or you can put it right on your blended bud. Up to you, whatever you want to do. I'm just going to put it on the blending bud to see how it does. And I'm thinking it's going to have about the same coverage as like the cream foundation that comes in the compact, but we're going to see how this does. So here it is on my blending bud. And here we go. Get my hair rolled up here. Alright, so I'm just kind of patting it on. And just kind of, hopefully my so far, so good. Well, guys, what do you think? Is this looking magnificent? You think this blends? This works? Oh my gosh, I got it all over my lips. We'll wipe it up there. Whatever you do, if you get foundation on your lips, wipe it off. Alright, and be sure to bring it down your neck so that it has that great flow and not a line. I think this is hilarious. Okay, I have to wipe my lips. That looks hilarious. So like I said, this is, liquid foundation. It's going to go on as a liquid and dry to a powder. And that actually did a pretty bang up job. Holy cow. So there you go, you guys. Can you use a blending bud? Yes, you can. That's amazing, you guys. I am shocked. And just really, really pat it in there. Pat it. Like really pat it. Bring it down. Boom. Face. Gorgeous. I still need to wipe my lip. You know what? I'm going to take some rose water and wet my towel here. Now, when you do get foundation, use a shine wipe. Something to wipe it off. Because you don't want to have your foundation on your lips. Because if you have foundation on your lips and you put lipstick on, it's just gonna slide right off. Alright. Beautiful. Maybe. Yes. This light is throwing me off. Okay, let's add some bronzer. So really, that really worked, and I feel like I really don't need a concealer right now. How crazy is that? Because, every mama has to have concealer. Concealer is their best friend. And raise your hand if you're a mom and you love your concealer. Show it in the comments below. Alright, getting my blusher brush and my bronzer. Tap, tap, tap. Alright, contour them cheeks. A little bit on the forehead. Blend. Alright, I'm going to use blush in the color Sweet. It's my favorite. Remember, you guys, this stuff is highly, highly pigmented. A little goes a long way. I can use this much on both cheeks. Sweet. And then of course gotta add a little highlighting. Get an illuminizer. I'm using a pearly, which is, or it's iridescent, but it's a pearly white color. And your fan brush, do 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 do. And then just pat it on. Pat, right on top of where your blush is. And that's just going to luminize your cheeks. Don't forget, you guys, you're my hooded eye beauties. Right above your eyebrow. Right there. It's going to get that appearance of lift. Do-do-do. Alright, nose. Down the bridge of my nose. And my lips. Boop. Oh, and a little bit more. Shine, baby, shine. Alright, you guys, and with, again, like I said, with that Kudos, you get your choice of lipstick. I actually don't think I want to use Loaded. I'm going to use Effluent, which is a mauve color. Just gotta dig it out. Nope. You guys, I just saw it. Here we go. When in doubt, dump it all out. Alright. Yes, this is what I want. This is a mauve color. So great nude. And there we have it. Beautiful. Alright, you guys, so let's do the comparison again. So this side I use Victoria's Splurge Cream Shadow. This side I use Noble, and you can tell the difference. This side's a little bit lighter than this side. And that's what I mean with the new palette. Those who are getting that palette in this week, the lighter your Splurge Cream, it's going to be a lighter intensity with that glitter. Those who are getting a darker one, it's going to be a lot more intense like this. So if this is what you're going for, bam, you're good. This is what you want, get a lighter color. But either way, you guys, if you have any questions, hey, if you want to try to earn that Kudos for free, call me. I will hook you up, and we can try to get that for free with a party. Alright, you guys, I'm out. It's family fun night for us. We're having pizza. Make your own homemade pizzas. I'm sure my husband is going to get a kick out of my different colored eyes here. But you guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to those who have been helping me out so much. I will see y'all later. Bye.